Hello everybody. This is a second lecture of statistics subject, which uh, will helpful for BBA student, BBA secondary student as well as become secondary student, because syllabus of both stream BBA and become are same. That's why this lecture will helpful for also become a secondary student as well as BBA secondary students. Okay. In this lecture uh, we see what is the concept of our statistics or our title of paper, business statistics. Business statistics, which combination of two words, business and statistics. Business nothing but any type of activity which gives you maximum profit, which was earlier seen in the first lecture. The question arises here that mm, what do you mean by the statistics? Here is the definition of statistics. Statistics is a process of collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of data. Here the data nothing but the numerical information. Numerical information means what? uh, Suppose the statement is I am a very clever. I am a very clever. This is not in numerical information. That's why it is not suitable in our subject statistics. But for example, I got 70% marks in BCom first year or BBA first year. This numerical information will is helpful for analytical technique in statistics subject. The And what is do you mean by the business statistics? Business statistics nothing but whatever tools of statistical techniques or tools and techniques of statistics are used in your business to earn maximum profit, because to earn maximum profit is a main aim of any type of business. That's why statistical tools and techniques will help you to earn maximum profit. Okay, from this definition the question arises here that what are the methods of data collection. There are two methods of data collection. First one is census method and second one is sampling method. But before understanding these two methods, we must be familiar with the term population and sample. What do you mean by population? Population nothing but not India's population. There is a different term in statistics. The population nothing but the group of individual taken for testing purpose is called as population, which is also known as universe. It is denoted by capital N. From this definition we can understand whatever group of individual you have to taken for testing purpose is your population. For example, suppose I want to calculate the average accountancy marks of become first year students, then my population will be total number of students in become first year. Say 100, for example 100 students in become first year, then my population will be 100 students. Suppose I want to um, take a research of on Kolhapur district, then total population of Kolhapur district will be my population. Okay. And second term is sample. Sample nothing but a finite subset of population is called as sample. It is denoted by capital N. There is a difference between the notation of population, it is a capital N, and sample is denoted by small n. For example, in the above example there are 100 students as a population, but we can take 20 students as a sample. Therefore, in our example there are 100 students as our population and 20 students as our sample. uh, then we can see the concept of census method. Keep in mind there's two methods. Census method and sampling methods are the methods of data collection. In census method, if the data is collected from each and every element of population, is called as census method, which is also called as complete enumeration method. From this our example, there are 100 students in our population. Suppose, or for this example, if the data is collected from 100 students which consisted in our population, this type of method is called as census method. Suppose I collect the information or average accountancy marks from 100 students from population, then this method is called as census method. And second method is what? The sampling method. Use the word only sample instead of population. If the data is collected from each and every element of sample, then this type of method is sampling method. Suppose I collected this data from 20 students only, because this is our sample in a class. This type of method is called as sampling method. For the revision, population, our population is of 100 students. We want to draw 20 students as a sample, and suppose I collect the information from these 100 students, then this method is census method. And suppose I collect the information from sample, that is only 20 students, then this method is the sampling method. Okay, from this information we can say the advantages of sampling method over census method. Nothing but the comparison of sampling method and census method, by which we can say what are the advantages of sampling method. There are four advantages of sampling method: less time, less cost, less energy, and only applicable method. You can understand the meaning of less time, less cost, and less energy, because there is a comparison between whether you collect the information from the 100 students or 20 students. That's why you can compare first, or you can understand the first three topic or points. But the fourth point is only applicable method. Means what? There are some situation where you cannot use the census method, but you must use the sampling method only. What is the meaning of the only applicable method? Suppose the best example of only applicable method, understanding the only applicable method, is blood checking. Suppose a doctor want to check a blood of a patient, then in this situation he cannot use the census method, but he must use only a sampling method. There are some situation where we cannot use a census method. We must use only sampling method. Understand?